I'm drunk. Well, not like blackout drunk, but I've had in the past 2 hours 5 beers.
See, I'd be passed out drunk then. I'm a very light drinker, to be perfectly honest.
Wow, you are
Well,
you are a wimp.
no. First off, I weigh only 120 pounds.
Oh, okay.
5'8".
I'm 250. So
Yeah, so there's your reason why I'm so light. Is because I am light, quite literally.
You
in the
are
most
actually a
physical sense of the
lightweight,
word.
yes.
I'm probably the thinnest person on this board.
I'm
I wouldn't be
around
surprised.
200 and I can have a full bottle of Captain Morgan with just getting tipsy.
See, I'd be out. I'd be out like a light.
You'd be vomiting.
Oh yeah.
I can only have alcohol in the mornings and evenings.
My issue is I drink so little that my liver just soaks it up and makes me sober really fucking fast.
Fortunately, by the time nighttime rolls around, I can't drink due to medication.
Oh yeah, chef, I got a bottle of Corona Extra. That's some Mexican beer.
barely.
Yeah.
Corona is mass market bullshit, man.
That's why I only got one because I wanted to try mass market Mexican shitty beer.
I could have told you, it's like, dude, don't even bother.
See, if anything, I mean, I usually go when it comes to Mexican. I go to like Dos Equis.
I'm sorry, where do you live again?
DC.
Sweden. I live in Sweden.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. I think there's actually a brewery from there. It's either Sweden or Norway. I can't remember. It's called like Nunu or something. Well, I'm gonna look it up.
Corona, the official beer of shitty Mexican restaurants.
To be fair, the biggest breweries in Sweden are macro breweries.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's from Norway. It's like I think it's pronounced Nunu. And what's that weird O with
Umlaut.
No, it's not an umlaut. It's an O with a slash through it. That's why I could probably never live anywhere but the U.S. because just because of the beer. I could never abandon American beer. I love it too much.
What is it now? It's Swedish law that any retailer of alcohol has to sell you anything they can get. They must be able to sell you any beer or any kind.
Really?
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
So if I walk into the store and say I want Sweet Baby Jesus, they have to get it by law?
Yes.
Really?
Holy shit!
I'm not sure if I like that law or not.
I assume that's based off of when it's available, though.
Of course,
they must be able to like order it, and there's some like they can't go above and beyond.
So you mean within reason? Like if it's available in the country, they have to order it.
If the vendor sells to them.
Okay, because basically breweries, at least in this country,
I'm not sure if I like that law.
Well, breweries in this country mostly go through distributors.
Yeah, the thing is, here in Sweden, the government has a monopoly on the sale of alcohol.
Yeah, that's like that in some states. I know Vermont was like that, I think, but just because the microbrewery scene in Vermont is fucking ridiculous at this point, the government's like, we're not gonna bother anymore. Pennsylvania is like that, I know, to an annoying degree. Yeah, actually, I think all the liquor stores in Pennsylvania are owned by the government. So, but it varies from state to state here.
So you see how a free company must be able to compete in our market. That's why they must be able to sell. It's competition based, and as well, it breeds people drinking less and drinking more expensive.
Okay, I can see that.
That's why I personally am really against losing the monopoly of government selling beer, alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that idea. Sure, it would drive prices down a bit, but at the same time, I like being able to get a hold of anything I want.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean. That's a very interesting sort of conundrum you got there.
Yeah. It really is. That's why I said I'm not sure if I like that law or not. Because on one hand, it promotes a lot of competition. On the other hand, it's really putting a hassle on the small businesses. Like, oh my god, this guy's coming in with this request for this really obscure beer. Like,
Well,
really, we have to get it?
It's the government owns everything, so it's one company.
Well, I think I know my new
the government
mission.
owns everything. Oh well, then forget it. Never mind.
I think I know my new mission. We got to open a microbrewery in Sweden.
Okay. There's a shit ton of IPAs there now.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, there's like an entire side of the building is now just Swedish IPAs.
Okay, then, all right, scratch that. I have to plan a trip to Sweden and try all these.
That's mostly because another part of the same law is they have to give equal shelving to all beers.
That's interesting.
That is strange. It's like my libertarian instincts are like, this is ridiculous. What is the government? What does the government think it's doing?
But your beer advocate instincts are like,
but my beer snob side is like, ooh, this is interesting. I'm like, I'm so torn on this.
Yes, that's really what I feel.
Think of it like this, Chef. New Hampshire has nothing but state-owned liquor stores.
Yep, same thing in Pennsylvania.
But New Hampshire has no personal income tax.
Oh,
that's how they make up for it. They have state-owned liquor stores, and I'm okay with that.
That I get that. That's as a hardcore libertarian, I kind of understand that.
I'm okay with
the really funny thing about that? Yeah. Some of the ones on the mass border have drive-thrus.
I know.
That just boggles my mind. It's like drive-through alcohol. It's like, does no one understand? Does no one understand the irony here?
Well, does it really
as long
matter?
As the bottles are sealed.
I mean, when you think about it, does it really matter? Because you're going to drive to the liquor store anyway, whether you're inside of it or getting drive-through. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that you're just driving to get there.
Oh, I get that. I'm just saying, could we at least acknowledge the irony here?
Chef, for the longest time, I lived down the street from a store that was called Beer, Guns, and Ammo.
Where is this place? Because I want to go to this place.
They changed the name after a while, but it was in New Hampshire.
Dear, I wonder why.
I've actually briefly considered moving to Long Island sometimes, just because the gun laws are, much more lenient.
Well, oh yeah, and recently they added an ordinance where local IPAs get more shelf space because they want to promote local beers.
Ooh, that really has me torn then. Oh, wow.
And they're going. First, it was like just purely distance based, and now it's going to be based on the population within your range.
Good God, Harith, I didn't think I'd be questioning my political beliefs tonight.
When it comes to beer, sir, it questions everything.
But again, it's all to promote so you drink less. So you drink the more expensive stuff.
Basically, so you drink better stuff.
Quality.
Yeah.
Oh God, if that's the case, then I am for it. As long as it gets Bud Light off the shelves.
And the reason is because we kind of drank the native population under the table and then signed deals with them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we pretty much gave them a shit ton of booze, made them sign over their land to companies, and then pretty much fucked them.
You're always guaranteed to have one of those a year. It's just a matter of who.
Whoops. So wait, Harry. Are you saying this is like in the same vein as colonial Americans mistreating indigenous Native Americans?
They never mistreated them. It's more that they fucked them over because they were all alcoholics.
Okay, so this is like the Swedish version of American white guilt.
I don't think he understands that reference.
Okay, never mind.
It's also that Swedes in general drink way too fucking much.
What is that, a bad
thing? You live in Sweden!
If I say it like this, we drink more than any other European country, while we only drink on 2 days of the week.
Friday and Saturday?
Yes. We get blackout drunk.
Well, at least that proves you're not alcoholics, because alcoholics would not be able to survive a single day without drinking. So, go Sweden, I guess?
Listen, you can't stop people from drinking. You may as well encourage them to drink better stuff.
Can't argue with that.
Although, I will admit, I will give people like George credit, man. That's a hard path to go down.
Yeah.
Found it.
What did you find?
What did you find?
There. Where people go for the booze cruise, pick up alcohol on the cheap, and then export it back to their country via loopholes.
Ah, yeah, the duty-free shops. Or you get blackout drunk and then you buy enough blackout drunk for the next 4 months.
Don't governments understand this? It's like, the more you tax something, the more people will try and find loopholes around it.
I would also note, Chef, we do the same thing with gambling, where the government owns all gambling, except for, like, online sites.
That's true in most of the United States. I mean, not counting Native Americans.
Yeah, aside from the Native American reservations where there are, casinos and stuff, anywhere where gambling is legal, it's probably government run.
I think Nevada and Atlantic City would like to have a word with you.
Most places.
Okay.
Pretty much, it's Nevada, Atlantic City, and Native American reservations, and anywhere else it's pretty much government run.
Yeah.
We used to have the same thing with pharmacy as well, but they removed that because of the European Union, and now the pharmacies fucking suck.
Dude, the European Union is a fucking clusterfuck.
They do a lot of good, and at the same time it's like, competition everywhere. It's like, no, we want good service here. What is Bud Light considered? A lager or?
Yeah,
Lager.
An adjunct lager, I guess you could call it.
Lager.
I just consider it shit though. So, or the big phrase in culinary school, alcoholic water.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this, Chef.
Yes.
The government-run beer store also has a hotline that suggests beers and wines for your dinner.
That is, I am so conflicted on that right now. On one hand, I'm like, why the fuck does the government want to tell me what to drink with dinner? I drink what I fucking want with dinner. But on the other hand, I'm like, that's actually kind of awesome.
Well, and there's a difference between saying you must drink this and saying, hey, this would go good with that.
Damn you, Harith, and your Swedish government for being so ambivalent on my part.
It's kind of hilarious.
Like, why is the government doing that? Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool. Oh wait, why is the government doing that? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool too. It's like, god damn it!
Drink good beer. Don't drink a lot.
It's like one of the very early Goldust and Stardust promos. Goldust is like, why does he keep doing that? But I like it.
They also have writers for some reason that reviews everything in their assortment.
Wait, they have what?
They have reviewers.
An official government beer reviewer. Damn it! Stop it, Harry! You're making me so conflicted right now.
And in the store, everything has a description about the sweetness, bitterness, and everything like that, and explaining all of the flavors with hints and stuff like that. And everything relevant, for example, with whiskey, or with the smokiness and stuff like that. Properly explaining everything with the flavor. All in just to get you to drink less and drink better stuff.
God damn it, Swedish government, stop doing cool things!
The only real negative thing I know is they can't cool the bottles because that would sell more. So they have certain ones they have to keep in a lower supply than others.
Wait, they can't what the bottles?
They can't have them cold.
Okay, that's weird. Because
because it makes people want to buy that because it's cold and then you just go outside and drink it right away.
But no. The thing is, there are certain styles of beer, especially like unfiltered and unpasteurized beers, that really need to be kept cold. Otherwise they go bad quick.
Mm-hmm.
So that I take issue with, because there's some beers that need to be kept refrigerated.
That's why those are in not as much supply as others. And in the back, they do have it. They just have to put them out, not cold.
See, that part confuses me, and that's the part I take issue with. I'm like, Why the fuck you gonna tell me what I can and can't refrigerate? Fuck you.
No, it's in the store that they can't refrigerate it because it'll make you just grab that bottle
Yeah,
and
but
drink
still,
it outside.
like I said, some beers need to stay refrigerated, otherwise they go bad. Like Heady Topper. Heady Topper needs to stay refrigerated. Otherwise it loses its flavor pretty quick.
It's refrigerated in the back, but the ones in the front are not.
So you show up there like first thing in the morning to get the cold beer.
They have to wait until they're piss warm until they can put them out again.
Is there like an official temperature of piss to measure it against?
Not cold when you grab the bottle or the can, because again that comes around to wanting to sell less.
Well, frankly, if I ran a beer store, I'd try to keep every single beer in that store refrigerated, just because it'd be better.
You could do like the big bulk store thing where you just have a walk-in refrigerator area that's nothing but the beer.
Exactly. That's what I would want to do. I would want to run a beer store / distributor where everything in there is refrigerated. Hell, the brewery I work for, on the cases of 6-packs, they have big labels that say keep refrigerated, because we don't do pasteurized beer. Like they filter it using a centrifuge, but there's no like super filtering or ultra pasteurization, so it's better if it's kept refrigerated or whatever preserves you want to use.
Ba-da-bump, bump, bump. Da-ba-dum, bump, ba-dum.